Magandang Umarawbi everybody, and welcome to Lila channel. Today we'll be playing Gunbound, or in this case, GunboundM. If you haven't heard of Gunbound before, it's an old game similar to Worms in the sense that you have tanks shooting at each other, and you take turns doing so. I guess it's best to just show you guys. So I just started this account on Steam. I used to play this on mobile, but I wanted to try it on PC because I didn't know this was actually available for PC. So, let's just give it a try. I did the tutorial already, but I've had a better tanks. I forgot mobile. What's this? I was about to say Gundam. These things are called Gunbounds, but I've had better mobiles before. Now, on phone you use your fingers to move, but here you actually use your mouse for both. I tried WASD to move, but it doesn't seem to work. There also seems to be up, down, left, right. Doesn't seem to work either. So I guess you just move with the mouse. Yeah, so as I said before, this was actually a mobile game, or yeah, mobile. I'm not sure if you can play it on iOS, but you can play it on Android if you prefer to use your fingers, which I would advise doing. So you can play it on the go, because GunboundM is traditionally or originally made for phones, so why not try it on the phone. But if you want to try it on PC too, I mean, it's available on Steam and it's free. Same goes with the mobile version, of course. Probably could have killed him there. So yeah, if you haven't noticed already, there is a thing called wind on the top, and this thing here will decide how fast or how slow your shot will go from the original speed. It'll also change your angle of the way you shoot. So if you can't, if you're not well versed with wind, I suggest that practice is the best form or best way to learn. Right here, the wind is just going straight down, so high angle shots will have don't really have that much effect on it. It'll just make it traverse descent faster. So that's why my shots are pretty accurate, despite being right on target. But if this wind was like saying go to the east, it will move it to the left. And our first victory, actually. This is actually my first game on this account, a PvP game, so that's great. This game is actually also playable with other people, like, well, obviously this PvP, but you can actually do duos. So if you have a friend you want to play with, that is totally viable. Is this the same one? No, it was a different person we battled. So yeah, there's a 2v2 mode as well as a 1v1v1, a free-for-all, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's for fun. It can be pretty chaotic, which is also part of the fun. And I just try to move with my cursor again. I mean my arrow pad, but it didn't work. And looks like the wind is, yeah, straight down again. I'm not sure if this effect, like the wind, is actually dramatic for newbie players, because technically I am a newbie on this account, so I'm not sure if that's how it works. I think we could finish him off, or not finish him off, but we'll just do this. There's also time in this game on the top left over here, or underneath my non-existent portrait. There's 20 seconds, 30 seconds actually. See, if you look at Joda's time, yeah, they have 30 seconds. And taking your time increases the timer, or the time for you to take your turn. In the original Gunbound anyway. Here on 1v1, I'm not sure if it matters, honestly. I just took a double shot, and usually in the original Gunbound you'll have more time. You'll basically give time over to the opponent more, so that they'll have probably have 2 shots if they do 1 single shot each. If you don't use an item, basically. So I'm not sure if that's existent here. If I remember correctly, there was no penalty for using items like that. We'll do another one. So you can also do a 1v1, but with all 3 mobiles. So we'll do one of that after this. Yeah, let's try a different mobile. So I've been using the Mage, which is probably my favorite starter, but we'll try using the Grub. Again, the names of these guys might be different. So if you're a GunboundM player and you know more about the Gunbounds themselves, just let me know if I'm making mistakes with their names. But in the original Gunbound, I believe that was their name. What? This is not the grub though. This is not what I selected. Oh, I tried to move the arrow keys again. So in GunboundM, it's really important to have your angles. Depending on where your tank is facing like this, you can have the ability to change your angles to like a lot of degrees. So yeah, that's why I always try to go for these slighted angles. And looks like the wind this time is carrying us 7 to the north. Never eat shredded wheat. Never. So northeast. So that means we'll have to shoot like around over here, and the wind will carry us to our destination. Ooh. So their mobile is called a rayon, and it has that thing that it just shot. It's kind of like a mine, moving mine. So even if it's not accurate, as long as there's an enemy nearby and it detects it, it'll be able to shoot, and I mean, it will be able to walk over just like you saw. My mobile, I forgot what the name is. Oops. Close, but wind's not strong enough. Oh, this is, but it's basically meant for digging out your opponent. So I haven't mentioned yet, but if you're new to these kind of turn-based games, in Worms you can also die the same way. So basically, you just have your life points go to 0 and or fall into your death, which most of these maps do have, because some of these mobiles, their specialty is, like I said, is to dig them out, dig their graves basically. Such as this mobile right here. I don't think I'll be able to dig them out because I rather prefer to just destroy them like head on. And I don't think my opponent is that good yet. Yeah, I'll have enough time to basically destroy them. The thing with this mobile, it doesn't have that much damage, so this thing is going straight up to the northwest, so I think we could just go directly on it. It won't have that much effect. But this mobile has a lot of spread to its shots, but I think the more accurate one is shot 2, so we'll try that. I don't usually use these. Bigfoot there. That's what this mobile's name was in Gunbound. Not sure if it's the same here, but now it's towards moving to the north. Northeast. I used to get confused with my north, south, east, and west. That's why I used to do the never eat shredded wheat. I learned that from a professor before, and it's been really helpful. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's also like a rock paper scissors mechanic in this game, or in the original Gunbound. So Bigfoot is, I think, considered armor in GunboundM. So armors are basically like the explosive types, like these explosions, artillery. I think Rayon is also considered armor because of the landmine in the first shot, which they've only used once, I believe. So you have armor, beast, was it, or hell? I forgot the name. Yeah, just correct me if I'm wrong if anyone knows. And sorry if it's gonna be offending anyone, but you have armor, I think animal or beast, and then you also have armor, beast, animal / life, and then you have the shield. Shield was the one that, like as their name suggests, they have shield. Mage was a shield. I'll go to like some of the gunbound in the shop or in my inventory, just to point it out, like what I'm trying to say here. It might not be clear actually what I'm trying to say now that I think about it. Now the wind is going crazy. 12 to the west. Yeah, I should have shot like around here probably. Now this shield though is not actually, is just an item that they use. I have one too. Another thing that GunboundM differs in Gunbound is that the items, you don't really necessarily have to buy these, or you don't have to like pay for them to use them. You start with 3 random in every match, and both you and the opponents share the item, so you don't have to technically bring anything with you, and they will always be equal. You will always be equal with your opponent. And there we go. You actually got them with the lightning strike. These clouds provide buffs, and I'll talk about more of that later. So let me just show you the starting Gunbound that you can have, and let me talk about that. Hey, we ranked up. Beginner to wooden hammer. So in here, you start with the 6 after doing the tutorial. So as you can see, armor. Oh, armor is the name of the. Is actually the name of the Gunbound. So here, machine type. That's what these are. Machine type. Bigfoot should be machine type as well. Oops, clicked off screen. And then Grub is animal type. So I was right. It was animal type. Animal type. Mage is shield type. Correct. And then another animal type, the mammoth or ice in this case. And this is JD, which is also shield type. So yeah, I was sort of close. They called armor, but it's actually machine though. So yeah, that's the Jack and Poe, rock paper scissors. So armor beats, well, technically speaking, armor beats animal. Animal beats shield, and shield beats armor. Traditionally, anyway. Not sure if that the rock paper scissors thing is still working here. But now let's try. I think we should try a 2v2. So we'll play with a random. Just start, yeah. So we'll be able to do with one random on our team and 1 random on 2 randoms on the enemy team. This might result in a first loss though, but you know, let's see. Let's see how good our teammate is and how good the enemies are. Oh, there, we found someone. Nice. Looks like they're higher ranked than us though. Okay, so we're first. So it's our grub versus shield, so good. We have 1 advantage. Hopefully. This is a totem. They usually either provide buffs or debuffs. So we'll see what we're gonna get in a few seconds. Oh, I think I aimed for the one. Oh no, it's perfect. No, it's not perfect. Oh, okay, it's perfect. I doubted my shot there, but yeah, turned out pretty well. So as I said earlier, there is a rock paper scissors mechanic. So if you're, or I guess theoretically, since I didn't really research it on GunboundM, but if it were to hold true, basically you would want to go for the enemy Gunbound that you're strong against. So I really wanted to go for the shield type because I'm an animal type. And then obviously if you're the same type, it doesn't matter, you'll just do more damage to them anyway. But ideally my teammate should have went for the Bigfoot, but either way they got good damage in, so not gonna complain too much. This totem though, I don't know what that is. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, so these clouds offer a lot of they offer a lot of utility, but I just don't know what all of them are. Like this, I don't know what that is. I think it's more area damage. Oh nice, we got it. And this thing is called a Thor. There is a mobile called Aduka that used to use this primarily as its main weapon. And basically it's just like added damage when you take a shot. If you successfully take a shot, it will do more damage. If you don't, it will still do damage, but just to the area, not the ground. Oh, I'm starting to get a cramp. Nice shot. Yeah, I think we can dig them out. Oh no, never mind. They landed. They still have a pretty good foot over here. Unfortunately, my opponents are both machine type, so doesn't really matter who I go for at this point. But this guy has a avatar that heals, or the bandage mummy does. So we'll just go for his teammate and dig him in. By the same token, we can just hit both too. Yeah, we can just hit both. That's definitely more damage than I expected, so we'll just go for him. The special shot meter on the top right of their portraits is basically once that fills in, you can use your special shot. I was using the special shot earlier with Bigfoot, but I wasn't talking about it. So now to get this meter up, basically you have to do trick shots, high angle shots, super high angle shots, double hitting your opponent, like hitting 2 hits, I think. Not 2 hits, sorry, hitting both of your opponents with 1 shot, I think will also grant that extra bonus. See, if you notice tornado shot, you got like plus 0.5 meter. So my teammate already actually just needs 0.5 more to get the ulti up. I still need about 3 bars. Destroying totems can also help with that. So if you're in need of you know, a bar, so destroying totem, if you have nothing else to destroy, will help. And I just built the dust there. Oh my. There's not really that much space. Since there's not that much space, we'll just go for... yeah, we'll just go for this. And we're shield type, so we'll do more damage anyway. We'll do a shield there as well. And fire. There we go. Enemy tank destruction. It's kind of bad placement because this guy's right here, but they're also damaged. And I do have my shield up. If my team can get a lock on him, we could just kill him basically in 2 turns. Oh, that was a good shot though. Survived. There, super sky shot +1. Grenade shot 0.5. The back shot doesn't give anything. In the original Gunbound, you get gold for doing those things, but here you get the special bar. Also, if you notice, my bar didn't move after I died. I'm not sure if it goes to default as 3 bars if you die, or it just keeps what you had before. I guess we'll find out when Andrew spawns. They have full bar, so let's see if... oh, he didn't die. Never mind. They're still alive. So I guess we'll go for Andrew. Just try to knock him out. Yes, survived. So we're not gonna even risk it. Or can we risk it? Yeah, we would. Not really a risk if we don't miss it. So we'll just try to knock him out. Please be enough. Okay, yes, it was enough. So yeah, if you get them killed using, or by making them fall, it's called a bungee shot. There you go. Good job, teammate. I want a rematch, sorry, but I'm done. So the last thing I'm gonna do is survival, world survival, 1v1v1v1. There are fees to playing these modes, by the way. You have gold on the top right, and that's what you use to get into these games. But they give you like 1800 just for starting, so you're gonna be able to play a decent amount of games before you run out, if you continually lose, that is. But even if you don't lose, yeah, you can play a few games, probably like 20 games, if you do the 1v1. But I just hope that you don't get put into the situation where you're always on a losing streak, right? You obviously want to win. One thing I like about the 1v1v1v1 is that sometimes you'll be able to choose the dragon. What do you call it? The dragon, the knight, basically special Gunbound that you can't really have normally. Unfortunately, I did not be lucky this time. Oh, this guy is lightning, so his shots basically come from above. So he doesn't have to be, exposed. He can just stay down there, and then yeah, they get shocked from the bottom. Bigfoot here can go down. I'm probably gonna go try going down. Okay, never mind. I I did go down. I went down all the way. Well, it looks like that's the end of my 1v1v1. Yeah, I would love to show you the rest of the round, but since I'm not gonna be playing, that's gonna be boring. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you disliked it, and let me know if you played GunboundM or the original Gunbound. I'd love to hear your stories about the game. Sige po, paalam!